What's up, everyone? Hope your day has been going well so far. We have some major news throughout the market today, some good, some bad, and there's definitely a silver lining to take away from this. So I thought I'd share this with you guys. Now, if we look across at prices, we are seeing green almost everywhere. Great sign, right? BTC up almost 0.5% on the day, ADA feeling the same love, SHIB almost up 1%, but most assets are flipping green right now. Now, this all started earlier today with the CPI report. We've talked about this a bunch and the impact that it may have on the market. Well, we did, in fact, get this hot CPI report. Okay. Inflation up 0.6% on the month. This is the largest month of increase we've had in 2023. It's the largest that we've had since early 2022. So it may be a sign that we still need to make a further step in that direction. However, when you look through this report and you look at where this major bout of inflation is coming from, it's the energy sector. It's fuel, right? You can see right here in this column right here, that's where most of this inflation has come from. Everything else has pretty much flattened out. Food, vehicles, right? Even electricity. All this stuff has gone pretty much flat. So maybe there's just a little bit more addressing that needs to be done in that industry. Now, what we're also seeing at the same time is that consumer household spending is in fact down. People are beginning to spend less money, which means we're likely to have more signs of pullback in terms of the GDP. Now, we may not see this reflected on the Q3 report because we're just starting to see those signs really now on a bigger picture. But in Q4, we may get closer to that flattening that we've expected in the economy. This is what they want to get to. So we have this soft landing, right, to help cut down inflation, to help bring prices down. Okay. So that's kind of what's going on from that standpoint. This all led towards the prices going on a little bit of a run. If we look at earlier in the day, we can see that report hit and everything essentially, went on a little bit of a run, started taking off to the upside. Now, here's the thing. Also today, we did get some bad news. So the court did approve the sale of FTX's digital holdings. So this, they got a lot of holdings, guys. All right. They have BTC, they have Ethereum, they have Solana. There's a whole list that you guys can check out. It's posted all over Twitter, but they did approve FTX to begin to sell these assets. Now, there's something that you need to know about this because the initial information that we had received wasn't quite correct. So there will be limits on this to $50 million worth of assets in the first week, $100 million in subsequent weeks. Now, they can essentially try to file not an appeal, but they can try to have this rate lifted to $200 million per week with the approval of a court, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. So this was negative news, but it's not quite as bad as we expected. Now, if you guys have paid attention at all to this, obviously we've talked about the impact on ADA, we've talked about the impact on SHIB, and neither of these coins are within the holdings that FTX has. And that's a big deal. That's in fact a very big deal because the ones that are going to be directly reflected are the ones that are being dumped in the market. Now, you do have to know that there will probably be some overflow into assets that are not held by FTX, but this may be that sign of an uptick, right? There may be, no more of these black swan events to really send the market down. And that's really what I want to hit home here. People waiting for this further pullback, this crash, right? Everything to really head much further south from here. I simply don't know if it's going to happen. This, for the most part, inflation rising, FTX being able to sell their assets, it's not necessarily great news, but yet the market is perceiving it as really not that bad. That's what I want people to realize. Now, this may be a delayed fuse. We may see some dropping tomorrow. It's really tough to tell, at least at this point. But right now, the market is digesting this news. And for the most part, we seem to be positive right now. So I appreciate you guys. I thought I'd share that information with you guys. I hope you're having a great rest of your day. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.